Hey everyone, welcome back to my Inktober project. For those of you who are all caught up, you know that I'm working on a new incandescence book. This one was from 2021 and it was steampunk. This one, this year, I am doing daily illustrations that will be coloring pages, all bound in a book that will be published in November. Every single page in this new book, I will share these pages with you in a minute. Every single page in this book will be bound into something like this. And every single page in every single incandescence volume is an actual person, their story, their likeness, and their loved ones. So today I'm going to go backwards. The last one that I did was yesterday. It was October 12th. And the prompt for 12 was remote. I am using official Inktober prompts for this. And like I said, every single page is a commission from a real person. This one is from Haruka, who now lives in Tokyo, but told me that when she was growing up, she lived in a village so tiny and remote. She felt like she was living on a little hovering rock. I thought it was a beautiful image and I turned it into this. So this was 12 remote. Let's move them to the left. Prompt number 11 was snacks, and this page was snatched up by Davy, who is a camper. Davy didn't want to be featured in the book himself, but he told me many stories about bears. And he said that bears, above all, love snacks. So beware, boys and girls, put every single last crumb away before you go to bed at night. I didn't want this bear to be all scary and terrifying. I thought it would be more fun to make him cute and very much enjoying his snack, which isn't human, thank God. Okay, there's something that I need your guys' help with. I am deciding on the cover for this book. As you saw in the 2021 version, this is my favorite version of the book. That's why I keep showing it. I used one of the pages from inside the book with some other decorations to be the cover. And I am considering doing the same for this one. And this is one of the candidates. So by the end of the show, I'm going to have you guys vote on which one you like most so far. And obviously there's still many pages to go, so maybe we'll have other candidates. But for now, I have two main ones to choose from, and this is one of them. This is prompt 10 for October 10th. This was commissioned by Joy and Daisy from their trips to the Burning Man Festival. Joy and Daisy are not related, but they describe themselves as soul twins, which is why I made them look physically alike. They do actually look like this, but I intentionally tilted their heads a little bit further back and gave them these giant smiles and drowned them in daisies and their crazy hair so that they look as much as actual twins as possible. This is one of the pages that I'm considering for the book cover, or at least, part of it, their smiling faces. Because this page so far is the greatest hit. Everyone is so happy to look at it. I was smiling the entire time that I was drawing it. I think this is just happiness on a page. So this is choice number one. I'm going to set it aside so that we don't forget it. Okay, moving back in time, we are now on prompt number 9. The word prompt for this was sun. This was commissioned by Kate and Larry, and they had me work from a whole bunch of photographs that they took during their last vacation to Hawaii. They also didn't want to physically appear as characters in the book, which is perfectly fine. They gave me very interesting subjects to work with, and I turned it into their depiction of a sunny, good time. Before we continue, I have a very crappy note here. These are the prompts that I have left still. I have drive, rhinoceros, rust, expedition, scarecrow, road, and landmark. Now that you see how this book works, understand that none of these prompts are as limiting as they may seem. For instance, nomadic was a very difficult prompt for anyone to imagine, yet it turned into this beautiful page. So don't be intimidated by these prompts. No matter what you want me to draw, I can make it work with any one of these. Like, even if it's just a photo of you and we'll put a scarecrow in the background, boom, page is done. Wherever it is that you've traveled, landmark. Road is super easy. Drive is super easy. Rhinoceros is going to be a little bit tricky. I may have to end up doing that one myself. But fun prompts still left here. Absolute last chance, you guys. I need at least 6 hours to make each one of these pages. So I can't take on commissions in the absolute last moment. Fortunately, all of these prompts are towards the end of the list, so I can still afford that. This is prompt number 8. It is called Hike. And this was commissioned by Christopher. He loves taking these mountain hikes with his dog, Boomer. Prompt number 7 is one of my most detailed pages, and I printed these a little bit darker for you guys, just so that you can see the art. The way that I will publish the book is I will have this like proper ink version of the page, as well as a lighter version of it for those of you who prefer to have really light line work to color. So worry not, there will be 2 versions for both of you, those who like to color with markers, with lines like these, and those of you who prefer to color with color pencils over very, very pale illustrations. But for the sake of the demonstration, I like to print them in their full ink potential. So this is Passport. This was commissioned by Kim. Kim says that she travels so much that you can barely see the pages of her passport through all the stamps. And this is one of the photos of her in Italy. Prompt number 6, the word was trek. And I was very fortunate to meet someone else who is a huge fan of the Trek bicycles. I myself ride one of these things. I have a Trek mountain bike and I absolutely love it. This was commissioned by Kaylee, who also really enjoys her mountain biking adventures. She asked me to make sure to tell the audience that she does actually wear a helmet when she rides. She does not promote riding free like this, but she really wanted her hair blowing in the wind in this photo. With art, we're free to do whatever we want. She says that the only way that her adventures would be better is if she didn't have to wear the stupid helmet, and that's a direct quote. I feel your pain, Kaylee. I too don't want to wear the stupid helmet, but it does save lives. So this is art only. Wear your helmets, boys and girls. On day 5 of October, the prompt was binoculars, and I did a commission for Dave and Terry, who are bird watchers. Their absolute favorite birds to watch are these whooping cranes. This prompt was for day 4, and the word was exotic. This is my other candidate for a cover. I really love this image when I drew this. This is Casey on her trip to India, where she discovered meditation and found inner peace. So this was my first drawing that I thought it's absolutely perfect for the cover. It's symmetrical, it's zen, it's beautiful. We can just put the title right here or whatever. But now I can't decide. I can't decide which mood to go for. Do I go for hyper beautiful, excited, super love and joy and friendship? Or do I go for zen, tranquility, peace, balance, symmetry? I don't know. So this is my choice number 1. This is my choice number 2. Please vote in the comments below. Let me know what you would like to see on the cover. These, anyone who's been following this project already saw in previous videos, but I'll go through them very quickly. This is Boots for Brenda. She has a pup named Boots because of his fur coloring, and he is obsessed with boot laces. Day 2 was Discover. This is Gamma, and this was commissioned by Nazaret. This is a drawing of her best friend who is obsessed with her camera. So even though we have camera as a separate prompt, which will show up later, somebody else already claimed it, I was able to present Gamma with her beautiful camera on a trip to Egypt. She loves all things Egypt. And it's still the same image that she wanted, exactly the way that she described it. It's just that instead of the prompt camera, we used the prompt Discover. So don't get stuck on prompts. Just tell me what you want to look like. And this is the one that started it all. This was day number 1, Backpack. This was commissioned by Janine, and she loves hiking. A hike would have been a good prompt for her. but she very much loves her giant backpack. I made it especially giant for the picture, a little bit exaggerated. And she says that she travels with it and like her whole life is in that backpack. And she also brings her teddy bear with her. Her story is that traveling makes her feel young again. It takes her back to childhood. So there you have it. What I have so far, my first 12 days of October. Please help me decide. Let me actually switch these around. Which of these should be on the cover? Of course, it's going to be stylized. I probably will add a background and text and everything like that. But this is my choice number 1. And this is my choice number 2. Please vote in the comments below. Let me know what you would like to see on the cover. This is the absolute last chance to join this event. Please don't wait any longer. I know a lot of you have this item in your carts on Etsy. You're just going to make it really difficult on me if you wait any longer. Like I said, these take forever to draw. You can see all the detail on this. The way that I make them is I actually draw them with tiny pens on paper, sometimes in multiple images. Then I upload them to my computer and I graphically connect everything and go over the details with my digital pen so that everything is perfectly presented for printing. So these are a combination of hand drawing and digital drawing. Takes forever. But I think the results are absolutely worth it. So far, everyone's been really enjoying these. I hope you'll be able to jump in this last second. I can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to meet your character. And I'll keep you guys updated. The next time I have another batch of maybe 10 of these, we'll do another one of these update videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.